I would like to thank COCUP Stewart for bringing this matter, very important matter, to the Chamber. Thank you, COCUP. Here we go again, presiding officer. Another investigation, another organization found to be institutionally racist, and long list of actions to be taken. In 1999, the Macpherson report noted that institutional racism is the collective failure of an organization to provide an appropriate and professional service to people because of their color, culture, or ethnic origin. Since then, positive moves towards equality have been taken, and uphold the work of campaigns such as Show Racism the Red Card and Kick It Out, which encourages the end of racism within sports. 23 years after the 1999 Macpherson report, however, racism is still present across society. Recently, we have seen stark inequality laid bare in the Scottish Government's Equality Impact Assessment into its Race Recruitment and Retention Action Plan. Now, institutional racism in sports, most recently within the Cricket Scotland, has been brought to light. An institution that receives government funding must be held to account and must promote anti-racist equality practice. An institution that their boards must not be given awards whilst failing to uphold standards of fairness, equality, and accountability for those they serve. It is unacceptable that Cricket Scotland was winning diversity awards whilst 448 cases of institutional racism were happening. The report details of allegations of favoritism towards white children from public school within Cricket Scotland. I commend those who shared their lived experience of racism within the sports, including former Scotland international Majidul Haq and Kazim Sheikh. Doing so has helped to expose the realities that racism does still exist in Scotland and that something needs to be done now. I hope that in the future it will be easier for other victims of racism to share their experience and be supported in doing so. I welcome reports that many clubs do support diversity and equality. However, more needs to be done so that this culture of equality is present within all clubs and indeed across sports. Institutional changes is needed to weed out institutional racism, and introducing roles such as diversity officers and independent complaint mechanism within sports could be a good start. The Plan for Sports report, while shocking and extremely disappointing, it is a wake-up call about the reality of racism in sports and Scotland today. We need to use the opportunity of influence to the future for both Cricket Scotland and for other sports bodies and institutions within Scotland. Now is the chance for the Scottish Government to prove that they take institutional racism seriously, and instead of offering piecemeal recommendations that do not go far enough, are instead committed to overhaul racist institutions and practice throughout the nation and within their own institutions. This is the time for all of us to work together, and I am committed to joining any discussion that the Scottish Government might have to influence meaningful action that could end institutional racism in Scotland and in Scottish sports. I'm a cricket lover and I have played the game myself. Sports should be an exciting, enjoyable pursuit for children and adults alike, and we should not be allowing a culture where people feel that they cannot succeed in or enjoy sports because of institutional barriers against their skin, color, religion, or cultural background. I want to see a strict law, monitoring, and methods to ensure changes. Racism in Scotland has gone for long enough. Now is the time to deliver change. Thank you.